The youngest Astroworld victim's family declined Travis Scott's offer to pay for their 9-year-old's funeral. The death toll from the November 5 concert now stands at 10, and dozens of lawsuits have been filed following the festival tragedy, according to Harris County District Court records. Ezra Blount, a 9-year-old Houston boy injured at the event, was placed in a medically induced coma in an attempt to overcome brain, liver, and kidney trauma but died from his injuries 8 days after the festival, according to family attorney Ben Crump. Daniel M. Petroselli, an attorney representing Travis Scott, sent a letter dated November 24 to both Crump and Bob Hilliard, who are representing the Blount family, to extend Scott's deepest sympathies and condolences to Mr. Blount for the loss of his beloved son Ezra, and to offer his financial support. Hilliard replied with the family's response, rejecting the offer. "The loss of a child is like a faucet of unimaginable pain that has no off handle," Hilliard's letter said. "Your client's offer is declined." Scott said in a statement following the Astroworld event that he was devastated about what happened.
He went to see his favorite artist. Ezra was in Houston to see his favorite artist and attended the concert with his father Tristan Blount, said his grandfather Vernon Blount. "When my son went to the concert, he had my grandson on his shoulder," Vernon Blount said. "All the people pushed him, and he could not breathe, so he ended up passing out because of all the pressure that was being applied to his body. And when he passed out, Ezra fell off his shoulder and fell into the crowd." Petroselli's letter went on to say that Scott is devastated by the tragedy and also grieves for the families whose loved ones died or were injured. Travis very much would like to reach out personally, but does not wish to intrude on Mr. Blount's privacy during his time of grieving, Petroselli's letter said. Travis is committed to doing his part to help the families who have suffered and begin the long process of healing in the Houston community. Toward that end, Travis would like to pay for the funeral expenses for Mr. Blount's son. The letter concluded by stating that this offer would have no effect on any lawsuits the family may be part of. For now, Mr. Scott must respect the fact that his pain and his devastation pale to Tristan's, Ezra's mom, and the other victims. Days after the concert, Houston-born artist Scott released a statement saying he would cover all funeral costs for the festival's victims and that he was partnering with BetterHelp to provide free mental health services to all those affected. The tragedy has prompted a flurry of legal filings. In one, more than 280 Astroworld Festival concert-goers are represented in a lawsuit announced by the Thomas J. Henry law firm in a November 18 news release. The suit, filed earlier that week, names defendants including Apple Music, Scott, the rapper Drake, and Live Nation, alleging they were negligent and stood to make an exorbitant amount of money from the event but chose to cut corners, cut costs, and put the festival attendees at risk. Live Nation previously said in a statement it was heartbroken for those lost and impacted and will continue working to provide as much information and assistance as possible to the local authorities as they investigate the situation. Drake said in a statement posted on Instagram after the concert that his heart is broken for the families and friends of those who lost their lives and for anyone who is suffering. "I will continue to pray for all of them, and will be of service in any way I can."
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe,